warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race preview for the Sunday meeting here at Bangalore. As you kickstart the race preview of the first race, the Mahalakshmi Plate. Handicap horses rated 0 to 25. We started with the first runner coming up to be number 2, Westlake, with Count Basie being withdrawn. Westlake was the one who ran 8th, BNC the light, and in race number 52 ran 7th out of 7 runners. Charismatic was the winner, winning by a comfortable margin of 1 1/4 length. Westlake, on the other hand, ran 7th out of 7 runners. Last on this occasion, rated at 25 from tongue strap, cross nose band and hood, is number 2, Westlake. 3 will be Anchorage. Anchorage ran 3rd. Darien was the winner, and Anchorage was the one who was in the 3rd position and finished on ending up ultimately there itself is Anchorage. Finished on 3rd over the 1200 meter trip. Previously ran 5th BN Flash over the same trip, and in this occasion same ran 3rd in race number 44 over the 1200 meter trip. And Darien the winner on this occasion, winning by 6 lengths. Anchorage is put in Tungster Crosses band, rated at 24. Royal Whisper, who ran 2nd. Superhero was the winner, and Royal Hero with Chanagide finishing on 4th. Superhero was the winner. But let's have a look at Royal Whisper. Royal Whisper was the one who ran 2nd, having run right throughout 2nd. In fact, is Royal Whisper. Chinese Whisper of Royal Superlative. Is there a couple of outings? In fact, this is the last winter run you're looking at of Royal Whisper. Superhero, the winner, rated at 22, sporting Wiser. Number 6 on the dan is Chanagide, who ran 7th in last winter behind Ebotse, with 9th behind Elvedin, and subsequently ran 4th out of 11 runners. Superhero was the winners from Blinkers Tungster Crossnose band, rated at 19. 5 will be Sea Diamond with number 8 Ice Storm, number 9 Embosom, and number 10 Burning Arrow. These are the 4 runners we have a look at. Sea Diamond was the one who ran 6th on the first occasion being Joyful Spirit, and repeated that same 6th position in his next outing as well in race number 63 behind Star of India is Sea Diamonds, one Blinkers Tongue Strap, rated at 22. Number 8 on the other hand is Ice Storm. Both the occasions ran 8th being El Alamein, and Star of India rated at 17th, one Tongue Strap. Sedgefield out of Night Dancer. Embosom was the one pretty consistent in his last 2 outings, having run 2nd being El Alamein and 3rd being Star of India's one Blinkers Crossnose band, rated at 13. And Burning Arrow, this horse hasn't done anything much of note, but certainly on an improving note, having run 8th being Joyful Spirit, 6th being El Alamein, and 5th being Star of India, rated at 10, sporting Blinkers. 7 will be Sunlit Path. Sunlit Path ran 3rd. Masterway was the winner, and Sunlit Path ran 3rd on both occasions. 3rd being Glaze and 3rd being Masterway in race number 42 over that 1400 meter trip. Sunlit Path ended up finishing on 3rd, rated at 18 from Tongue Strap. Speaking of which, out of one giant leap is number 7 Sunlit Path. The second race will be the Littleover Plate. Maiden horse is 3 years old only. And we have a look at Aphelion. Aphelion ran 10th. Polestar was the winner. Almost in the 3rd last position was Aphelion, and ended up finishing on just beating 1 home ultimately. Later more out of Alexander Mills. Beautifully bred horse. Well bred, in fact, is Aphelion, and ended up finishing on 10th. Just beating 1 home in Polestar's win, rated is putting Blinkers, Tongue Strap, Crossnose band and Basket Bet is number 1 Aphelion. 2 is Efficacy, who's been withdrawn in this race. We go on to number 4 Conqueror. Conqueror was the one who ended up 2nd on this outing in race number 66, where Aquitania was the winner, winning by a margin of 2 1/4 lengths. And Conqueror, on the other hand, played the role of bridesmaid by finishing on 2nd out of 9 runners. Did the running for most part of the journey and finished on 2nd ultimately, when Tungster Crossnose band, rated at 33. Number 6 will be Victoria Cross. Well, Victoria Cross is the one who finished on 6th in race number 3. Bangalore summer footage you're looking at. The horse which is coming from higher, from Calcutta, in fact, and twice 2nd in Calcutta. But here ran 6th out of 12 runners, 6th right throughout. Ziva, the winner, rated at 32 spoon because Tongue Strap. And next runner will be number 7, Blue Storm. Blue Storm ran 8th. The challenge accepted was the winner, and Blue Storm was the one who finished on 8th out of 12 runners in race number 37. Arrowed out of winning force is number 7 Blue Storm, and the Bangalore summer season challenge accepted was the winner on this occasion, winning by 3 lengths. Blue Storm ended up in that back punch. Sporting Crossnose band is Blue Storm. Catch the Worm, number 8 in the card, is Catch the Worm. Well, after that disappointing run in race number 193 in Hyderabad behind Calabasa, this horse ran 3rd in this occasion in Refined Aggression's win. Was Well, the passage was cut off at the crucial point of time and had to be switched over on the outside, and came and finished on third out of 9 runners is Catch the Worm. Sporting tongue strap is number 8. 10 will be Key West. Key West in his lone outing finished on 11th out of 12 runners is Key West. This is the Mumbai run you're looking at. Arrowed out of CL Etowal is number 10 Key West. Finished on 11th out of 12 runners. Just beat one home on this occasion. Sporting tongue strap, hood and cross nose band is number 10 Key West. Number 12 will be Nozomi. Nozomi was the one who ran 8th. Elysium was the winner on this occasion. The one which was on the inside railing, and at third or fourth at the stage, and dropped back gradually to end up finishing on 8th out of 10 runners. Elysium literally pulverized the opposition on this occasion, and Nozomi on the other hand ended up 8th out of 10 runners. 5th in his previous outing been Charismatic, and in this occasion 8th is Nozomi. The third race will be the Astronomic Plate. Horses rated 40 to 65, and we have a look at number 1, Victor Hugo. Ampere out of Edith Paff is Victor Hugo, who ran second out of 12 runners. Emphatic was the one who had taken over the running, and now Victor Hugo was the one which was warming up on the outside, but did cover ground, and it was a narrow, very close finish in fact, and neck was the verdict between the first 2 runners. Emphatic the winner with Victor Hugo, neck behind second, and Odysseus is the one who was the eventual winner in this race. Beat Rock Bank by a margin of half a length is Odysseus. Well, started to warm up on the outside, down the center, Rock Bank on the inside railing, and this was Odysseus down the center, got that opening and shot through to come and emerge victorious by half a length, rated at 50 cents on tongue strap. 3 will be Gordon, number 5 Mindful, and number 6 Wolf Creek. These are the 3 runners we have a look at. Let's have a look at Gordon's credential. Did the running for most part of the journey, and eventually ended up finishing on 3 3/4 lengths behind the winner was Gordon. Holy Roman Emperor out of Phantasmagoric is number 3 Gordon, rated at 52. Sporting tongue strap is Gordon. Did run a mighty race in fact, and number 5 Mindful on the other hand ended up finishing on third on this outing is over that 1800 meter trip is Mindful. Duel out of Armati. Sporting Brinker's tongue strap, rated at 46. Eagle Day the winner. Wolf Creek ran 5th after 7th being Odysseus, ran 5th being Eagle Day. Sporting Brinker's tongue strap, crossnose band, rated at 42. Well, we move on to number 4, Miss Smiley Angel, who ran 13th. Finn Boss was the winner, and Moon Star was the one who ran 6th, being produced on the wide outside is Moon Star. But Miss Smiley Angel, who ran 3rd in his previous outing in Crosswater's win, ended up finishing on 13th in the Phillies Championship Stakes, is Miss Smiley Angel. Finn Boss was the one who emerged victorious, rated at 47 for Blinker's tongue strap, whereas Moon Star was the one which was ridden way off the pace, came and eventually ended up finishing on 6th out of 15 runners. Winner in his last outing, when tongue strap, rated at 40 is number 7 Moon Star. Later more at Stravella is number 7 Moon Star. The 4th race, the Adler Plate. Horses rated 40 to 65. Distance run is 1200 meters. Divine Star is the one emerged victorious in fact in a pillar to post victory. One drawing away from the field to win by a comfortable margin of 6 lengths is Divine Star, having run twice second in his previous 2 occasions, and in this occasion won by a comfortable margin in a higher class is Divine Star. Tongue strap, rated at 65. 2 will be Finlay. Finlay ran 5th. Crosswater was the winner, and Finlay is at a Western aristocrat of Aunt Dottie, who ran 5th, having won his last outing in last winter, beating Para Beauty is Finlay, and in this occasion over the same trip and the same class in race number 16 finished on 5th out of 9 runners. Crosswater the winner, rated at 59 for Blinker's tongue strap. 3 will be Para Beauty, and number 5 coming up for scrutiny is Clara. Para Beauty ran 11th out of 12 runners in race number 56 is Para Beauty. Winner in his in race number 133 last winter, and second being Delavies with second being Finlay. 11th on this outing being Emphatic is just beating one home is Para Beauty's one tongue strap, rated at 56, whereas number 5 in the card is Clara. Clara was the one who ended up 7th out of 12 runners in race number 56 here at Bangalore Summer, rated at 51. Sporting Blinker's tongue strap is number 5 Clara. Well, 4 will be Fantasy. Fantasy horse which comes up with a tremendous reputation, having won his last 3 outings in tremendous form, is Fantasy. Won his last outing in a close fought finish with Kyoto, is Fantasy. Shorted was the verdict, and held on to the grim challenge put in by Kyoto, and shorted was the verdict between the first 2 runners. Rated at 55 is Fantasy. Western Africa Wave Band is number 4. 6 will be Set in Gold, and number 8 Servinston are the 2 runners. Set in Gold, the eventual winner in this race. Yet another runner having won back-to-back wins in Chennai is Set in Gold. Sanis Parakamata Set Aglow in form is set in Gold, and the other runner Servinston, who won his last outing and subsequently ran 4th, being Set in Gold in the trip of 1400 meters in the colours of Royal Blue, is Servinston. Rated at 41 is number 8 Servinston. 7 will be Il Volo. Il Volo ran 7th. Diablo was the winner, and Il Volo was the one who ended up finishing on 7th on the sorting. 6th being Divine Art, 9th being Bishop, and 7th being Diablo is number 7 Il Volo in race number 59. Cougar Mountain out of Leptis Magna is number 7 Il Volo. The 5th race will be the running of the Karnataka Sub-Area Cup. Handicap for horses rated 60 to 85. Distance is 1400 meter. Trailer is the one is at a Western Aristocrat Nickel Chrome, who finished on 4th over that Derby trip behind Castile, and in the Oaks ran 2nd behind Rise and Rain. Half length behind the winner is Trailer. For tongue strap rated at 81 is number 1. Western Aristocrat Nickel Chrome is number 1 Trailer. And 2 will be Bharat. Bharat ran 3rd. Champions Way was the winner. Race number 46 is the one which is in question. Started to bomb up late on the outside to come and finish on 3rd out of 7 runners. Champions Way by the time had already stolen a march, and although Kalamitsi was bridging on the gap on every stride, but Champions Way ended up winning this race by a head, and Bharat on the other hand ran 3rd on this occasion, rated at 80. 3 will be Fawcetti, number 4 Metzinger, and number 11 also coming up for scrutiny is Invincible. These are the 3 runners. Fawcetti was the one who ended up finishing on 9th, having run 11th being Main Magic and 9th being Mandarino in race number 65 from Tungster Crossers Band, rated at 76. 4 is Metzinger, who hasn't done anything much of note on this summer season. 8th in the first starting, with 6th behind Main Magic and 10th behind Mandarino, rated at 76 from Blinkers Tongue Strap. And also coming up for scrutiny is number 11 in the card, Invincible, who finished on 3rd, rated at 67 for Tongue Strap and Hood is number 11 Invincible. Win Legend out of Aerona is number 11 Invincible. Divine Art and number 10 in the card, that's Grizzly, are the 2 runners. Divine Art was the one who ended up finishing on 8th, having won his last outing in race number 6, beating Elusive Art by a margin of 1 3/4 length, and subsequently ran 8th out of 12 runners. Being Pluto is Divine Art from Tungster Crossnose Band, rated at 72. Number 10 on the other hand is Grizzly, who finished on 7th out of 12 runners in Pluto's win, having finished 2nd being English Bay in his last outing in winter, rated at 68 is number 10 Grizzly. Well, 6 will be Bashir. Bashir is the one who ran 3rd. Jade is the winner on this occasion, and Bashir was the one who finished on 3rd, rated at 70 for Tongue Strap. Well, having run 2nd in Chagal's win is Bashir, and subsequently winner in his next outing, beating Celestia. 3rd being Pride, and in this occasion 3rd again being Jade is Bashir. Dali at Burnished Gold, the horse which is coming from Western India, one tongue stop, rated at 70. Blinky Bill comes the next, who ran 7th. Rafaela is the winner of this race, and Blinky Bill was the one who was nicely positioned on the inside railing and dropped back gradually to end up finishing on 7th out of 11 runners. Did the running and ended up finishing on 7th. Ultimately is Blinky Bill, having finished 2nd in his first starting over that 1400 meter trip, and subsequently in the end of the Calcutta season was withdrawn in race number 75, rated at 70s, one tongue strap. This is Gold, who finished on 5th. This is Gold King Dhaka out of Al Khazna is this is gold, who finished on 5th on this outing. Twice 5th with 1/6 and 1/4 is this is gold in race number 186 of the Chennai run, where this is gold finished on 5th over that 1400 meter trip, rated at 70. Victoria Darasani was the one who ran second, 2 3/4 lengths behind Vyasa is Victoria Darasani, as Vyasa was the one who had already stolen a march, and Victoria Darasani was the one which was warming up on the outside, but Vyasa quickened well at the all-important end to register a 2 3/4 lengths win, and this horse Victoria Darasani ran second, and back-to-back wins in winter with 1/3 Bien Vivaldo, rated at 69 is Victoria Darasani. Regal Reality comes next. Regal Reality sort of excellent out of the Silver Beauty, who ran 5th out of 10 runners. Credence was the winner in race number 17, was a fancied runner was Regal Reality, but did end up by finishing on 5th out of 10 runners. Excellent out of the Silver Beauty is Regal Reality. When tongue stop rated at 65 is number 12 Regal Reality. The 6th race will be the Chief Minister's Cup for 4-year-old and over. Distance run is 1200 meters. We have a look at number 1 Time and Tide and number 3 Mejalito. The winner of the Sprinters Stakes during the invitation weekend is Time and Tide, and Mejalito was the one who ran 3rd here at in Chennai behind Time and Tide over the 1200 meter trip. Subsequently was withdrawn here at Bangalore, whereas Time and Tide after that went over to Western India and beat Constable by a margin of a long neck. There you have it, Time and Tide emerging victorious by a long neck, and Mejalito ended up finishing on 3rd on that occasion. Time and Tide spun Tungster Crosses band rated at 126. Mejalito rated at 114. Miss American Pie, who ran 4th. Merope was the winner, and Miss American Pie coming up for scrutiny with Naughty Charmer. Naughty Charmer ran 3rd out of 10 runners, did the running for most part of the journey, and ended up finishing on 3rd out of 10 runners being Merope, whereas Miss American Pie has been running 4th for thrice. In fact, 4th in Chennai being Time and Tide, 4th in Mumbai being Time and Tide, and 4th being Merope here at Bangalore is Miss American Pie. Putting Tungster Crosses band pacifiers rated at 107 is number 5 Miss American Pie. Global Influence comes next with number 7 Berrettini. Number 9 coming up for scrutiny is Imperial Blue, and number 11 Crown Drive also coming up for scrutiny. Global Influence, who ran 9th out of 10 runners, just beat one home, and Ricardo's win is Global Influence. This is race number 67, Pantangstap rated at 106. Berrettini on the other hand did not do anything in Chennai as well behind Time and Tide, finished on 6th in the Sprinters, and subsequently finished on 6th here in Ricardo's win is Berrettini's Pantangstap rated at 91. Number 9 comes up for scrutiny is Imperial Blue, started off on a winning note and subsequently ran 2nd on the sorting. Neck was the verdict between Ricardo and Imperial Blue. Tungster Crosses band rated at 112. Crown Drive was the one who ran 4th out of 10 runners. Tungster rated at 100 is Crown Drive. Aldgate comes next. The eventual winner in this race is Aldgate, and number 10 also coming up is Star Glory. These are the two runners. Aldgate was the eventual winner in this race. This is the Mysore run you're looking at, having run in Bangalore summer, finished 7th being Imperial Blue. Thereafter, winner beating Ironclad by a margin of 2 3/4 of length on that occasion. Who came in far too late was Ironclad, as Aldgate had already wrapped up that race. Blinkers Tungster Crosses band rated at 104. Star Glory ran 5th out of 12 runners, rated at 101. Glorious King comes next, who ran 4th on the sorting is Glorious King. Race number 46, finished on 4th out of 7 runners. Champion's Way was the winner on that occasion, and Glorious King, or speaking of which, Gloriosa finished on 4th over that 1400 meter trip in a class 1 race, rated at 102. Sporting Blinkers is number 8 Glorious King. Speaking of which, Gloriosa. The 7th race is the Tudor Jet Plate. Horses rated 20-45. We have a look at number 1 Domina, who ran 10th. Ebotse was the winner, and number 2 Isabel. These are the two runners, but Domina was the one who was a winner in race number 160, and subsequently this is the summer season run in race number 58, finished on 10th out of 12 runners behind Ebotse is Domina. Never showed any semblance of improvement and finished on 10th out of 12 runners, rated at 45. Tungster Crossnose Span Basket but Side Chickpeas. Isabel was the one. Both the outings ran 4th being All Attraction, and in this occasion 4th being Ebotse is Isabel. Aki champion out of Iris. One Blinkers Tungster Crossnose Span Hood rated at 43 is Isabel knocking at the door. Springsteen is the next runner. Springsteen, who ran second. Defense Council was the winner on this occasion, and this was Springsteen finished on second on this outing. Well, Defense Council was the one who had already slipped into the lead, and Springsteen came and charged in on the outside to finish on 1.25 lengths behind the winner, rated at 42 when Tungsta Crossnose Band is Springsteen. Win legend out of Areline is number 3, Springsteen. We move on to number 4, Bezwara Sultan, mine shaft out of Evelyn's Dancer, who's at 3 outings last winter, and ran twice fourth behind Perfect Legend and Cesarino, and in this occasion ran third out of 9 runners. Did the running for most part of the journey and dropped back to end up finishing on third out of 9 runners. Invincible, the winners from Tungsta Crossnose Band Basketball, rated at 38, running for the first time this summer. Agera comes the next. Declaration of War out of Fast Escape, who ran 6th out of 11 runners. This is race number 76 you're looking at. Doncaster Bell was the winner on that occasion, and Agera was the one who ran 6th over that 1400 meter trips from Tungsta, rated at 37. Well, 6 will be Stravinsky. Stravinsky finished 8th. Started off by running 6th being Scarlet Lady with 4th being Lux Etena, but this is race number 62 you're looking at over the 1200 meter trip. Stravinsky finished on 8th out of 12 runners, 8th right throughout. In fact, never improved at all, never showed any signs of improvement, and finished on there itself right throughout 8th. Polestar, the winner, rated at 32 from Tungsta Crossnose Band. We move on to number 7, Devo. Devo was the one who ran 6th on this outing, is Devo. Race number 47 over the 1200 meter trip. Don Carlo was the winner from Tungsta Basketball, rated at 31 is number 7, Devo. Fiero out of Ford is number 7, Devo. Well, 8 will be Chisok. Chisok was the one who ran 7th out of 9 runners as Chisok. Race number 26 over the distance of 1200 meters. Spirit Dancer was the winner on that occasion, and Chisok was the one who ran 7th out of 9 runners, having run 6th for most part of the journey, dropped 1 position behind and ran 7th ultimately from Blinkers Tungsta Crossnose Band, rated at 29. 9 will be Gandolfini. Gandolfini ran 8th. Lux Etena was the winner. In that mid-pack was Gandolfini. In the silks of white with light blue diamond belt is Gandolfini. Ran ending up 8th over that 1400 meter trip. Previously ran 3rd behind Naughty Scotty, but this occasion ran 8th out of 12 runners. Lux Etena, the winner, when Tungsta Crossnose Band, rated at 27. Number 10 will be Princess Jasmine. Princess Jasmine ran 2nd. Masterway was the winner, and Princess Jasmine was the one who was nicely positioned, came into that fighting line with Masterway, and ultimately Princess Jasmine had to play the role of bridesmaid by finishing on half a length second, and Masterway ended up winning this race. 4th being Spirit Dancer, 2nd being Masterway. That's the form and credential, rated at 20 cents from Tungsta. The last race coming up will be the Desert God Plate. Handicap for horses rated 20 to 45. Outstation horses eligible. Distance run is 1600 meters. Number 1 will be Ashwa Kali Bunny. And also coming up for scrutiny will be number 9, Continues. Well, Ashwa Kali Bunny was the one who ran 5th out of 12 runners in race number 55 behind Lux Etena, who finished on ending up 5th out of 12 runners over that 1400 meter trip, rated at 45 from Tungsta, whereas number 9 in the car, Continues, was the one who ran 7th, pretty consistent in last winter, but never showed that sort of form here in his first starting in race number 55, ran 7th out of 12 runners, is Continuous. Shifting power out of Almondine, sporting Tungsta, rated at 30. 2 will be Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was the one who ran 9th on this outing. Both the occasions ran 9th, and once withdrawn in race number 45 in Eagle Day's win is Ibrahimovic. In race number 85 finished on 9th out of 12 runners, 11th for most part of the journey, and improved 2 positions to finish on 9th out of 12 runners. Rockbank was the one who won by a margin of 3/4 of a length from Tungsta Crossnose Band, rated at 44. 3 will be Dubai Safari. Dubai Safari is late Shellac King. Dubai Safari was the one who ran as an eventual winner in Garth's win is Dubai Safari. This is race number 159 you're looking at. Ended up winning that race over that mile trip. Calcutta run of Dubai Safari. Sanis Parakumboto Camerons from Blinkers Tungsta, rated at 43. Assimilate comes to next. Assimilate was the one who won his last outing in Chennai and subsequently over that 1400 meter trip, and subsequently finished on 9th in the 1000 guineas behind Emphatic in race number 99 in Chennai is Assimilate. Win legend out of Adjudicates from Tungstrapwood, rated at 40, is number 4 Assimilate. Kitaro was the one, is number 5, who ran 8th. Bishop was the winner on this occasion. Kitaro was in that mid-pack, almost in that 4th last position, and ended up there itself is Kitaro. Excellent out of Kokinela, yet another well-bred horse, and this horse finished on 8th over that 1400 meter trip, rated at 40 from blinkers and hood, running in a bottom class is number 5 Kitaro. 6 will be Dr. Ash. Dr. Ash ran 6. Charismatic was the winner, and Dr. Ash was last in fact and never recovered at all, and there itself finished on ending up in that back bunch is Dr. Ash, rated at 38 from Tungstrap is number 6 Dr. Ash. 7 will be Breeze Blaster. This was how that mile trip finished on ending up 6th out of 7 runners. Charismatic was the winner. Dr. Ash finishing on in that pack bunch. Breeze Blaster, who ran 3rd, Lady Invictus was the winner, was 2nd for most part of the journey, and then ended up eventually finishing on 3rd out of 7 runners. Lady Invictus was the winner, winning by a margin of 7 lengths, whereas Breeze Blaster ran 3rd out of 7 runners, 4th being Scarlet Lady on the previous occasion, and both the runs were that 1400 meter trip in the same class, rated at 32 sporting blinkers, cross nose band. 8 will be Chicago Chimes. Chicago Chimes at a dream field at a smoking bell is a Chicago Chimes, ran 12th out of 15 runners. Dedication was the winner, having finished 6th on the previous outing, and in this occasion ran 12th. 10th being Finn Boss on the previous outings. One Tungstrap Wiser, rated at 30, is number 8 Chicago Chimes. Hasn't shown any form at all in his previous outings in Mumbai, is number 8 Chicago Chimes. And number 10 will be CR7. CR7 was the one who was at 3 outings, all his 3 outings not to be cited in the money. Twice 11th behind Ziva and challenge accepted, and 5th out of 6 runners behind Alamgir is number 10 CR7. Planetaire out of Win and Joy is number 10 CR7. This is race number 60. The Bangalore summer footage run you're looking at, rated at 30, is number 10 CR7. And the last runner for the day will be number 11 Santorius. Speaking of which, at a Sana is Santorius, who ran 5th. Positano was the winner, angling for his run, and now being shifted on the outside, finished on 5th ultimately in race number 63 here in summer. 6th in his previous outing being Mansa Munsa's run in last summer, and subsequently ran 5th out of 8 runners being Positano, rated at 30s. One Tungstrap is number 11 Santorius. So that's why in the preview of today's races. We'll join you next week. Until then, thank you from all of us from the CCTV room.